PowerPoint is from the Tools of the Mind curriculum. This is PowerPoint number 1, Safari to the Serengeti. The word savanna means a land without many trees, but lots of grass. Think about it. Not many trees and lots of grass. Do you know any other ecosystems like this? The savanna and the prairie are similar grassland ecosystems with wide open plains and few trees. Savanna. Prairie. Compared to the prairie, the savanna's climate is much hotter. This warm weather, combined with lots of rain, is the reason savannas are sometimes called tropical grasslands. Most savanna ecosystems are found near the Earth's equator. Serengeti. The biggest and most well-known savanna is on the continent of Africa, in the country of Tanzania. It's called the Serengeti. Serengeti means endless plains. People sometimes go on sightseeing trips called safaris in the Serengeti, looking for interesting plants and animals. Think about it. Close your eyes and imagine you're going on a safari to the endless plains of the Serengeti. Make a hypothesis or a guess about what kind of plants or animals you might see there. To pack for your safari, first you'll want to know more about the climate in the savanna ecosystem. The Serengeti has 2 seasons, summer and winter. In the summer, the climate is hot and wet. Bring a hat, and a lot of rain falls in the Serengeti during the summer months. Since the ground is hot, the rain evaporates quickly back into the air. This makes the air humid, which means it feels thick with moisture. Pack cool clothing. You'll be hot. If you decide on a winter safari, you'll find it dry and cooler than the summer. But you won't need your snow jacket. It's still pretty warm. Very little rain falls during these months, so don't worry about packing an umbrella. Think about it. Have you decided whether you'd rather go on a summer or winter safari? Why? Whatever you do, don't forget your camera. You're going to see some amazing savanna animals on your safari. Many record-setting animals live in the Serengeti. The world's largest land animal, the elephant, and the tallest land animal, the giraffe, all live here. The fastest land animal also lives here, the cheetah. Tallest on land, biggest on land, fastest on land. On your safari, you might spot lions, cheetahs, and Nile crocodiles. Don't get too close. These animals have sharp teeth. Think about it. Do you think these sharp-toothed savanna animals are carnivores or herbivores? Why? Nile crocodile, cheetah, lion. Lions, cheetahs, and Nile crocodiles are powerful savanna carnivores. These 3 animals are called top predators because no other predator hunts them in their ecosystem. Think about it. Imagine you're a top predator, like this cheetah, prowling around the savanna. How would you feel when you spot another smaller predator, like the hyena, growling and showing its teeth? Hyena. If you get very lucky, you might see a lion on your safari. Lions are part of the cat family and the largest predators in the Serengeti. We sometimes call them the king of the jungle. But lions are really kings of the savannah. Male lions have big, fluffy manes. The female lion, called a lioness, doesn't have a mane. Females are the main hunters for their families. Hyenas and jackals are scavengers that roam the savanna grasslands. Scavengers eat meat left behind by other predators. Some meat eaters only scavenge for their food, while others, like hyenas and jackals, are also predators. They get their energy from both scavenging and hunting. Hyena, jackal. Think about it. If lions belong to the cat family of animals, what kind of animal do you think these scavengers look like? If you're looking for more Serengeti scavengers, don't forget to point your binoculars up. Vultures are scavenger birds that soar around the Serengeti looking for dead prey on the ground. Once they find some, they begin circling around it, flying lower and lower until they're sure there aren't any other stronger predators lingering around their dinner. Most vultures only scavenge, they're not hunting predators. If you're hoping to spot some decomposers on your savanna safari, you'll probably need a magnifying glass or a microscope. Some of the decomposers on the savanna include worms, insects, and microscopic bacteria. These tiny decomposers break down waste, leaving behind nutrients in the soil. Without decomposers, plants wouldn't be able to grow as well. Here are more savanna animals you might see on your African safari: giraffes, elephants, gazelles, and zebras. Giraffes, elephants, gazelles, and zebra. Think about it. Do you think these animals are carnivores, herbivores, or decomposers? Those animals are herbivores. The savanna is a great place to be an herbivore because there's so much rich plant life on which to graze. There are also omnivores in the savanna, like the baboon. They mostly eat plants, but also insects and fish. Animals aren't the only incredible things living in the savanna. There are lots of different kinds of plants in the Serengeti, all adapted to their unique ecosystem. Make sure to take a picture of the umbrella-shaped acacia tree. It's one of the most famous Serengeti trees. Only giraffes are tall enough to eat its leaves. Do you remember that rain mostly falls during the Serengeti summer and not the winter? Since savanna plants depend on the rainwater for survival, you'll notice the plants look different depending on when you visit. Savanna grasses grow quickly in the wet summer, storing as much water and nutrients as possible. In the winter, they turn brown and dormant, saving up their resources until the next rainy season. If you travel in the winter, you might see burnt patches of land that mean a wildfire just passed through the area. Wildfires are common in the savanna. Since there's less rain and everything is drier in the winter, it's easy for grasses and shrubs to catch fire and fire to spread. Savanna fires are usually called bud lightning strikes. Fires help the savanna. They clear out tough, dry grass and recycle nutrients into the soil, allowing new, more nutritious grass to grow in its place. Herbivores often come to newly burnt grazing lands for the fresh green shoots of grass. In fact, the fire cycle is so important to the savanna ecosystem that park rangers sometimes set their own carefully controlled fires if they don't start naturally. With a large chance of wildfire, plants in the savanna have to be hardy. To protect themselves from wildfires, the baobab tree has a thick bark that doesn't catch fire easily and strong roots that anchor it underground. The baobab tree is sometimes called the upside down tree. Can you guess why? Think about it. What did you learn about the savanna from your safari? What was your favorite animal or plant? Take a look at the glossary words that we learned about in this PowerPoint. First one is savanna, acacia tree, safari, lion, hyena, giraffe, vulture, wildfire, and baobab tree.